that's producing all the shit, and they have their certificate analysis. Shit, some of them have USDA organic certification. Do you know what I mean? And so with all this stuff, they're able to get into these distributors and stuff where these smaller places where they don't have any sort of certification, where they're not working with GMP and what is it, HACCP and shit. Like all the bro, I'm learning all these credentials because I want to try and really sort of move up the Caribbean Seamoss industry so that we can compete with these other countries, because we're being beat not only by price but by access, by ability to access those things. And so some may think it's racist and stuff, but really it's requirements. You know what I mean? Everybody has to fill it. It's just these guys have went through the trouble to get this stuff done. You know?
Yeah, I mean, even recently for us, not recently, but last, like I would say 5 years, it was an issue regarding importing Seamoss in bulk from the Caribbean until until they got their stuff together with paperwork and stuff. They got their certificates of analysts and all that made it easier. Now they have their FDA registration there, so it makes things where now you get a broker. It's an easy process where what is it? Seamoss. Okay, no problem. It's a filing fee and it comes out because it's coming the right way. Before it came, it was coming the right way, but you didn't hope they didn't look too hard into it. If they did, you might not have answers for certain questions.
Bro, you want to hear a funny story? When I first started shipping Seamoss, right, I was clearing the packaging because I was so cheap. I didn't want to pay a broker and shit. I was clearing the packages myself and telling the customs guy that it was for personal. So I'm getting a shipment of something like 3,000 pounds, right? Ridiculous amount. And so the guy's like, I'm at the counter and I'm talking, oh yeah, I'm here to pick it up. And I get this invoice where it's like, like really cheap, right? And he's like, oh, so this is for commercial. And I'm like, no, it's for personal. And he's all like, personal? And I'm like, yeah, what do you, what do you mean? He's like, well, that's a lot of Seamoss. And I'm like, well,
I could add.
I go, what do you know about Seamoss? I go, what's a lot of Seamoss to you? Yeah, it seems like 1,000 pounds, but like that's gonna last me like 8 months. That's what I said to him, right? And he's like, oh, what do you do with it? And I'm like, I bathe with it. So I told the guy that
I make soap, I make gel.
No, I just said I use it to bathe in, and I fill the tub with all the Seamoss gel. That's why I need so much Seamoss. Because, bro, I had to say it was for myself. You know what I mean? I couldn't say I make gels and sell it to people. Then that would be a business, right?
Yeah.
So he's all like, well, where do you keep it? And I'm like, in my basement. What are you talking about? Bro, the whole time I'm like sweating, like, oh my God. And then after that time, I said, you know what? I have to get all the right paperwork and the credentials and stuff. And so now we have the FDA. We have all the things we need to import into the States, and then the same in Canada. And so, like you said, in the beginning it was like the Wild West, but now it's like everybody needs to fucking, dot our I's and cross our T's.
Yeah, before you be like, it's coming in. You're crossing your fingers.